Xin chào,
Xin chào,
Xin chào,
tôi là Triệu Đăng Vân, tôi đã học tiếng Việt 1 năm.
tôi là Hoàng Huyền Vũ, tôi là người Đài Loan, tôi là học sinh của Đại học Đài Loan.
tôi tên là Phương, tôi là người Đài Loan.
Welcome to Katie's little Vietnamese kingdom right here in Taipei City. This petite, amiable lady is no stranger to Taiwan, a land she now calls home, having been here 16 years. Katie's love for her hometown and culture inspired her to take up the teaching position in National Taiwan University and the Police College.
I graduated from the National University of Vietnam majoring in history. Later, when I got to know my husband, I decided to stay in Taiwan. Our marriage changed my role from a foreign student into a daughter-in-law of Taiwan. After leaving my hometown for a few years, I started missing the Vietnamese culture and language. Coincidentally, there happened to be a teaching position available for Vietnamese in the Language Center of the Department of East Asian Languages at National Taiwan University, so I chose to apply for this teaching position.
My
parents are working in Vietnam, so I would visit my family there once in a while, and I came to realize that there was a big difference in the cultures. After learning more about the people and customs of Vietnam, I became aware that learning their language is a really good way to get to know them in depth.
My students would always ask me where they could find Vietnamese textbooks or books that introduce the language, history, or culture of Vietnam. Therefore, in order to help more Taiwanese better understand Vietnam, my husband and I started working together to create some relevant teaching materials.
David Wu was assigned by his company to work in Vietnam, and he immediately fell in love with their culture and language. It was there that he met his future wife, Katie.
Once I was hanging out with my Vietnamese friends for a drink until midnight. Katie was accompanying us. I became so drunk I couldn't even walk, so I fell asleep out in the fields. Katie dragged me back to my front door and stayed by my side the whole night. Ever since then, I felt that I needed her to take care of me for the rest of my life.
This colorful lady is a nurturing mother that goes all out for her family. The couple have a son, Ryan, and twin daughters, Vivian and Vita. Growing up with a fusion of cultures, the children enjoy sharing elements of their rich heritage with friends. Ryan's teachers play a big part in aiding Ryan to shine in school, and many of his classmates are impressed with his fluency in a second language.
谢谢。对不起。你好。谢谢。
我们的班级是一个小小联合。
Our class is like a mini United Nations because there are students of all races here, and we discovered that because of mutual integration, the whole class becomes even more harmonious. In the beginning, Ryan might be hesitant to speak Vietnamese. I will tell him that everyone in a small group will help him. So starting from his small group, he gained the confidence to set free his voice and energy. Through this game, he managed to learn Vietnamese easily and also began to have good interactions with the other kids.
We are living in an age of mixed cultures, so we have to give our children a multicultural education as well. Therefore, the school faculty try very hard to promote this by letting our children learn through multiple venues, hoping that they can accomplish something in their own fields in the future world.
At home, this family is a picture of bliss. It is amazing how this family's vision and their fusion of cultures can make a difference to the people around them.